everybody and welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the Jordan 3 Black Cement. So as a lot of you guys know, I took a couple of L's this month and it didn't really feel good, you know? I hate taking L's, and I'm sure a lot of you guys hate taking L's too. So I didn't want to even try online for this release. So what I actually did, I actually went to the store and got two pairs myself. Now, one is for my dad, and then one is for me. Alright, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I'm going to give you guys the first look. I'm not even going to look at it myself first. Are you ready? Very nice. So very nice. Alright guys, if you're new on the channel, this might also seem a little foreign to you, but what we like to do on this channel, we don't just, review the way the shoe looks. We also like to do what's called a smell test, and I can assure you, these have already passed the smell test. I didn't even have to smell them. I whipped them right out of the box, and oh my gosh. Hold on, let's give it a shot though. Ready? Oh boy. Gotta go in for another. For those of you who are about to type, what's wrong with this person? Does he need to be put in a mental home? Actually, believe it or not, these shoes actually smell pretty good. You ever have that new car smell? It's just like that new shoe smell. It's actually amazing. So comment down below if you've ever tried that before. It's okay to admit it. It's okay to admit it, guys. Don't worry. All right. With all those stupid things and jokes and antics at aside and those pathetic comedic endeavors, why don't we just jump right into the review? Honestly, guys, aside from the Big Bang foam posits, I think this is my favorite release of the year. And I know it's early. I know it's early in the year, but these are definitely one of my favorites. Come on, guys. These shoes are iconic. Alright, so let's jump right into the view. To start it off, we have our little Nike Air Jordan tag, and it's got Nike Air on it instead of having your typical Jumpman, which I kind of do like. I don't mind the Jumpman at all. Don't get me wrong. But there's something about this Nike Air on the back that I am just in love with. It makes you feel like you're rocking a classic shoe. It makes you feel like you're rocking one of Jordan's OG shoes, like you just walked into the store back in the day, picked one of these up. I don't know. Something about the Nike Air on the back that makes them feel like truly, truly classics. Aside from that, on the entire upper, we have a tumbled leather. And now, don't be mistaken. Don't be fooled by some of the leather on some shoes. It might look, it'll look tumbled. However, it might not actually be good quality leather. Sometimes you just stamp it like that. However, I can assure you that this leather is actually pretty good quality. It does not compare to the quality of the bread ones, or I don't have the shattered backboard ones, but I know those are also great quality. Now, these don't compare to that, I would say. However, we got the bread 13s over here. This leather does not square up at all to the leather on this shoe. If you ask me, I think the leather on this shoe is actually pretty decent, and I'm very satisfied with it. Moving on, you also have your classic elephant print on the back of the shoe as well as near the toe box. One thing I've noticed about all black cement 3s, really on all cement 3s, it's the fact that the cement always changes. I know on the 2008 pair that I once had, the cement was different from the 2011 one that I had. So, it's little details like that I like to personally look out for, because I'm a man who really does enjoy his details. Speaking of details, if you look on the inside of the shoe, on the insole, it has the Nike Air. So again, it's no longer the Jumpman. I have nothing wrong with the Jumpman, but I do like this Nike Air a lot better. I do recall when I had my Countdown Pack pair, the leather on that pair was definitely better than this leather. This leather is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not the same. I'll just have to say that. So now moving on to just classic aspects of the shoe that you'll see on every single Black Cement 3. You got your black midsole. Hopefully, I'm hoping that this does not chip. I know on my Fire Red 3s over here, it has started to chip just a little. I'm praying that it doesn't chip, along with the white midsole. I'm praying, guys. I'm gonna pray that, because I'm gonna wear these a lot. I'm hoping that they don't chip. Along with that, we have the air bubble right underneath it. The air bubble is one of the things that made the Jordan 3 so big. If you guys remember, Jordan was actually going to leave after the Jordan 2. However, it was this exact shoe that kept Jordan there. And it was something also about the air bubble. The air bubble, it was exposing the new technology. Now, it was also in the Air Jordan 1s, obviously. However, you couldn't see the air bubble there. This made the new technology visible to the public, which I think really brought this shoe to life. It was one of the most important factors of the shoe. Of course, again, on the bottom, you have your typical classic outsole. Along with that, you also have Nike on the bottom instead of a Jordan logo. And like I said, I do like details, so I'd like to mention that the eyelets are red. Some little details like that, some hits of color that I really do think make the shoe stand out. If they were black, I'm not sure if I would like the shoe as much. Honestly, guys, it's these little details that count for me. Alright, so guys, with the review out of the way, why don't we do an on foot? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully my pathetic comedic endeavors weren't too bad. Hopefully you were able to sit through them and not facepalm the entire time. But with that, I'll leave you guys. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, feel free to subscribe if this wasn't god-awful. I make plenty of how to cop guides on how to get shoes for retail without a bot, completely manual. So we're trying to fight the bots on this channel, guys. Turn on notifications to stay updated for those releases, guys. And I'll see you later.